Hello guys, welcome to another episode of Dev's Kingdom. This is Jacob. GitHub Copilot has released the agent version. So in this video, we're going to cover some of the key features and also some of the findings. So that being said, let's get started. So if you go to Visual Studio Code extensions and search for GitHub Pilot and Copilot, you should be able to see GitHub Copilot and GitHub Copilot Chat. So if you install the Copilot, you should also install the Copilot Chat, as you can see on the screen. So if you click the button here, show Copilot status, then you should be able to get to this left panel, which has the chat and also the editor. So if you want to chat with the Copilot agent, just use /help. So as you can see here, they basically have a lot of the documentation to show what each comment does, which is awesome. And so I think this is good for reference. Every time you open the GitHub Copilot agent, this is very helpful. So if you also can see that it can attach files and try all the other features using the add. So the models available in the dropdown, you can see it supports GPT-4o, O3 Mini, Gemini 2.0, and also Claude 3.5 Sonnet. So those are free, but there's limitations we're going to talk about at the end of the video. You can free to try this out. It's great models. So if you go to the editor, the features are the same as you can see in the chat, but you can also refer chat to use the command line in here, edit files. For example, if you want to add a file, just do the hashtag file, and then you should attach the files. So that's it. So if you want to start writing the code or the project, so you can actually just add your prompt in here, or as I did in this demo, so we create a documentation file, so called instruction v2.markdown. So this will give more concrete instructions to the Copilot agent to tell it what to do. So one thing to note here is that the Copilot agent is very sensitive to the prompts. So for example, if you use this prompt instruction, so what we're trying to do is to create a landing page for crypto trading company. So you can see this is very short, and also it does not describe everything in detail. For example, I want to create a header, but I didn't say what header does, right? Instead, if you use the instruction word 2, then you can see everything is very, very in detail. So the Copilot understands what you're trying to do, and you can see in the history, it builds things perfectly. Only with the field prompt, even though there's some errors in the middle, but they fixed it very quickly. So you can see it's very short. It doesn't need a lot of prompt, and it actually created a very beautiful landing page. Super cool. I'll show that in a little bit. And one thing to note is that, so if you can see in the working set, those are the files that's been in the editor context, which means when you prompt the Copilot agent, it will refer all the files in here. You can cross them out or just remove them. And also you could add files in here. You can also use the command line I showed you earlier to add the files. Just do a hashtag file. You can also add the files that way, but everything in the working set, it is in the context. So this is a little bit different than Cursor AI or Climb, so they don't have the working set concept, but it's a great feature from the Copilot because they do have this working set to keep everything that you're working on in the context, and it's actually removable. So you can adjust the context while you code it. So you don't have to scan the entire code base, which is a great feature. And last but not the least, so because this is a free version, so it does not support image. So for example, if you try to use an image, it will not work. You can see here, because image is only supported in the Pro version. So if you use the Copilot free version, the agent cannot read image. So you cannot actually touch image and let agent to read the image and code. So it does not work in the free version. So that being said, let's take a look at the final product from this instruction documentation. So which is to create a cryptocurrency trading platform landing page using Node.js with the following specifications. So let's go to the web browser. You can see it is running. Let's go to the web browser. So you can see here, it is very well done. So let's take a look at the entire page. So you can see we have header, we have hero banner, which has really, really cool UI. And also you can see the live trend, marketing overview, right? It's super, super nice. And the UI is stunning. It also has a search bar as well. So as you can see, if you use the right prompt, the result is very, very good. But if you use the shorter prompt, which is very simple prompt, then it probably will not even build the page. So that's a very different from if you build a very simple HTML page. So this is actually building a Node.js using SHA-DCN UI. So it's quite different than the simple HTML. It needs a lot more effort. So if you want to build a very complicated project, make sure you write the right prompt. And if you do that, then most of the model should work. In this demo, we used Claude 3.5 Sonnet. You can try the O3 Mini as well. But anyway, you should write the right prompt. So that being said, if you also try to use this incline, it's a great thing that it actually can keep everything in the same window. So you can actually use one on the left side, and also you can also use the different client coder client to use on the right side. But that should be it. So hopefully this is helpful, and if you do like this video, please subscribe, like, or comment if you have any questions. So last but not the least, so there's some limitations on the Copilot free. As you can see here, the code completions are limited to 2,000 completions per month. This is the same as Cursor AI. As you can see that it's 2,000 completions per month. And there's also limitations on the chat. It's 50 chat messages per month. You can see from the Cursor free version, it also has 50 slow premium requests. It's very similar. So for the free version, it also does not have a usage tracker. So usage tracker is only available for Pro versions. So if you want to use Pro versions, you can also purchase it from the Microsoft webpage. So it's Copilot Labs. So there's a Copilot Pro, so you can go through the steps to purchase it. But for demo purpose, we're only using the free version. So that should cover this video. So hopefully this is helpful. And if you do feel this is helpful, and please subscribe, like, or comment. And thank you so much for supporting the channel. And see you in the next one.